Well, hello everyone. Hello. I hope everyone is well. This is a random walk in my hood at the moment. I've tried to do these videos before outside, but the weather has been inclement, let's just say that. So I've had to fail so many times. But I thought since it's semi-dry, I would take you outside with me. Not sure if you can hear the birdies. I'm hoping you can. If you followed me before, you know I love birdies. And if you're new to me, let me introduce myself. My name is Carolyn Shabaro, and I am currently in Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK. And I left the United States, I think, earlier this year. That's in 2024, in case you see this next year or the year after that. And I sold everything. I am a speaker, a facilitator, and a mentor to women who really want to make a change. I forgot to add that earlier this month I turned 66. Magic number. And so one of my mantras is, it's just a number. That meaning our age, my age and your age. So let's just continue, and I hope I can keep my hand semi not wobbling. Let me show you where I am. These houses were built in the 1970s, and they've had a lot of upgrades because initially when they were built, and I'm witness to this, they didn't have any central heating. So mamma mia, they were cold. And a lot of the windows just had single pane glass in the windows, and had very little insulation. And I can attest to the fact it was freezing. On one occasion, when I was living here, I was married to someone, the toothpaste actually froze on the inside. And I look back on those times and think to myself, what were you thinking, Carolyn? But I was a young woman. I was only 21 when I got married. And I had no idea. I didn't know that I had a choice in my life. And that's one thing I've learned along my journey, is that you do have choices, that you can create a life that you want, and you really don't have to tolerate stuff that's not of interest to you or doesn't serve you well. So yeah, that's it. This actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it's just a walkway. And also, having lived here before, I can tell you it is lovely and green. It is really nice when the sun comes out and it gets a wee bit warmer. It is currently 12 degrees Celsius, so on my calculations that's about 54 degrees Fahrenheit, which I suppose for December isn't really that cold. So my camera ran out of space, so I had to go grab another camera, or not my camera, my phone ran out of internal space, so I had to grab another phone. I actually have two telephones and 3 SIM cards. One's telephone for the US, and I have it really and only for banking purposes. It actually only works if I have Wi-Fi. So I have that one. I have another phone which has got a UK number, and that I got care of my sister and her partner, which was very, very nice of them. So I have that phone, and so that's 2 phones. And then I have 3 in total. I have 3 SIM cards, because I need a SIM card for Wi-Fi, because believe it or not, where I'm staying, he doesn't have Wi-Fi. He doesn't even have a mobile phone. So I needed some sort of fix so that I could do my work online. And that's a very nice segue, because I've got a mini course for the month of January, starting in January 2024. And I can hear the wind, I hope. Anyway, I'm going to turn around. It's Christmas Eve, and Northern Ireland is just like every other country at this time of the year, except it's a society where it's mainly Christian based. So they go full force into the holiday spirits. And the supermarkets are open from 6 o'clock in the morning until 11 o'clock at night, because it really is treated in such a festive way. It's all based around food and, of course, giving gifts, which sort of leads me into the topic that I was thinking about talking to you about. And it's not, this holiday season, as you know, it's not about the stuff. It really, really isn't. And to walk past that, to get your mindset past that, you really need to think what's really important to you, and base everything that you do on that. Not the stuff, not the lipstick, not the glasses, not the lotions and potions. That's a hard one to swallow. But it's not about the stuff. It's about being present and being with family and enjoying this life that we've been given. You know, I just remembered another thing that's just so joyful about being here during the holidays. Aside from, there you are, the stinky weather. It is gray, but hark, there is no rain. A lot of gray clouds, but we'll take it for being somewhat dry. But what's really, really so wonderful about being here is that everyone comes home in a sense, a ground sense that I've never seen anywhere else. Car passing. You know, people quite often leave Northern Ireland. They come back eventually. Ta-da, me! But they leave to go abroad to work, to raise families. You saw that a lot more during the Troubles, but it's got a great sense of community here. And at Christmas time, everyone comes home, and you'll see in the airports, it's just a lovely time. Just that one aspect of the holidays is worth experiencing here. So, yeah, it's not about the stuff. It's about people coming home to be with family. That's what the holiday is all about. You know, and another thing I wanted to mention, that I have a friend since I've known since and he actually is the chairman of a very interesting charity here, and they once a year take a whole plane load of children from Northern Ireland to Lapland, and I think it's called the Lapland Trust. I'll put the information below because it's such a worthy cause, and it's the only charity in the entire world that actually hires a plane to take children anywhere. And so they hire this plane, and they fill it with, I mean, it's not a small plane, it's a big plane, and they fill it with about 70 or 80 children and one parent, and a lot of doctors and nurses and emergency services, and they take these children who are sadly not well, and some maybe won't even see a new Christmas, but they give them this experience in Lapland, and they meet old Saint Nick. They experience just a magical holiday season, and it's the experience that is so valuable to them. So again, it ain't about the stuff. It's about so much more. So with that, I wish everyone, excuse my nose, I wish everyone a a good holiday season, a good holiday spirit. I'm not sure, whatever you actually participate in, I wish you a good day. I'm actually going to this friend's house that I mentioned tomorrow for Christmas, and it's actually on the loch. Incredible views. I've been there a couple of times in that area with a newfound American friend, and there's a lovely park. So I'm going to try to take some snaps for you, some pictures that he bought years ago. That's in an old hospital. The hospital is probably from the 1800s, rather new, really, and it is incredible, the view. And I'm so looking forward to it because it's a real family event. Mind you, because if you know me, I'm a vegan, so I've had to bring my bits and pieces to accommodate my weird diet. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And then after Christmas here and in Canada and other British countries that have got a British background, excuse my ignorance, we will celebrate Boxing Day, which is just a really, I'm not exactly sure of the meaning of Boxing Day, but for what I understand and what I've always thought, it's just another day to party and to eat. Hey ho. Well, I am heading back. Let me know if you like more of these chit-chat videos, because I can do them, and I would be happy to do that. I wish everyone all the best, and stay well, stay safe. Let's not forget Ukraine. Toodles.